So I'm going to show you how to measure a reflex angle using a standard protractor. Most people have protractors like this one on the screen that go from 0 to 180. You can get protractors that go all the way around, but they're very rarely used. So having this one here, how would you measure the red angle on these two diagrams? Have a think about what you might do. You may have figured out you can't actually measure the red angle using this because it's simply not going to go around. What we can do though is we can measure the green angles, and there's a special fact that we already know about angles around a point that we can use to work out the red angle using a bit of algebra, a bit of addition and subtraction. So here we are going to work out the green angle and then do 360, take away the green angle to see what the red angle is. I'm going to demonstrate that here. So we can say, let's work out the acute angle in this case. So the acute angle here gives us, we line up the vertex and the origin. We start at 0 and we go all the way up to 60. So we can see that the green angle is 60 degrees. When we know that the green angle is 60 degrees, it must mean that the red angle has to add up. The red and green has to add up to 360. So this has to be 360, take away 60, which is 300 degrees. When we look at the example on the right, we are going to look at this. So we're going to measure the green angle. This time the angle is obtuse, not acute like the first question. So I'm just going to line up the vertex and the origin there, and we can see that the green angle starting at 0 and going using the inside scale goes to, now we can see it's in between, it's 5 units after 130, so it's 135 degrees. So let's call that 135 degrees. Now, in order to work out the other angle, we're going to do 360 take away 135, and that's because angles around a point sum to 360. So that's going to give us 225 degrees. So we've now worked out these angles, and now how we state the angles, you're not usually going to be given colors, instead you're going to be told to work these out. So you might be asked, work out reflex, or the reflex angle ABC. Now, in this case, it would mean that we want the red angle. The other way that these questions might be asked is if you have your two lines that form an angle, it will just be the one that has the arc drawn around it. So you'll see an arc here, and you're just going to be expected to work out the angle of the purple arc. That is how you're going to work out reflex angles.